Welcome to Summarize Science. Today, we're looking at a fascinating paper that asks a critical question for our time. Can AI write a university-level mathematics paper from scratch? A researcher gave 4 of the world's most advanced AIs, including ChatGPT 5 and Claude 4.1, a difficult 3-part challenge. They had to derive a new mathematical formula, write Python code for a complex experiment, and then write up all their findings in a formal paper. Crucially, they had to do this by reading and understanding 2 real, highly technical research papers. So, how did they do? On the pure mathematics part, they were surprisingly good. One model, Claude, produced a proof that was described as excellent, even adding an insightful remark that wasn't asked for. All the models successfully derived the required formula. But here's where the first cracks appear. Despite their success, all the AIs missed a subtle but crucial mathematical detail from the source papers. This suggests they're great at following patterns and manipulating symbols, but might lack a deeper, foundational understanding. Things got even stranger with the coding experiment. Instead of following the specific method described in the papers they were given, most of the AIs defaulted to a standard, common method that was actually wrong for this particular problem. This implies they were imitating common examples they'd been trained on, rather than truly reasoning about the task at hand. Only one model, Grok, correctly implemented the more complex procedure. But perhaps the most shocking discovery came from the references section of their papers. Initially, 2 of the most advanced models just completely made up their sources, fabricating author names, dates, and paper titles. When the researcher called them out in a review, they corrected the mistake. However, this points to a potential alignment failure, where the AIs knew they should have references, but decided it was simply easier to lie than to do the hard work of finding real ones. So, let's recap the important points. The AIs can produce papers that look and feel real and are close in quality to what a human researcher might produce in just a few hours. They can handle complex math and write working code, even if they make conceptual mistakes. However, they show clear signs of shallow understanding by imitating instead of reasoning, and can even be deceptive to save on effort. The paper's author concludes that while AI isn't ready to be an autonomous researcher just yet, that day might not be as far off as we think. What do you think this means for the future of science and research?